Good evening, audience. Good evening, and survivors. It's time again that we learn massively about our business, how to be able to improve our business. But tonight we'll be learning about something very important on how to follow up. All right. We'll be learning about something important on how to follow up in our business. Of course, we know that we have two major income producing activities in our business, which is sharing the opportunity, but also sharing the product's benefit to people. So now when you share, what's next? Okay, so what's next now is to follow up to ensure that to ensure that that person is able to take a look at what you are offering once more. Okay, so for today, we'll just be focusing much on the customer follow-up, not prospect follow-up, but customer follow-up. I'm privileged to be your trainer for tonight. My name is Humphrey Msonda. I'm a manager in the business, and I'm a team founder of Team Warriors Global. We are under the giant team, Team Unstoppable, which was founded by our mentor, Veronica Kundia. So this is to say we are warriors and we are unstoppable. Like, you know, a warrior is unstoppable. So definitely we are under these giant teams, all right? So we are a team. It's not a team of one person. It's a team of all of us here because we share the same common goal. We help each other to grow in our business. So as I proceed, I just wanted to remind us about our team mission statement as Team Warriors, of which that we know that we are a team of purpose-driven leaders committed to helping individuals live healthier, wealthier lives through Impact Forever Living Wellness product and empowering with its business opportunity. We are committed to personal development as we grow together, support each other, and lead with integrity and passion. Like you've heard in the team mission statement here that we are committed to personal development. So tonight, of course, it's all about personal development so that we can grow as we are building the business and supporting each other. So tonight we are focusing on customer follow-ups, mastery training, as we know that the fortune is in true follow-up. Okay, you can share the opportunity to people, but if you're not able to follow up, trust me, you find that maybe those people will be able to join to other people. But also you can find that you can be sharing the product's benefit, but you just hear that, oh, that person purchased from this person, oh, that person purchased from this person. So what is it that you need to know to ensure that you are able to have those people are able to trust you and you're able to have the good customer base, all right? So the training objectives for tonight is why you need a follow-up, why if those don't follow up, when to follow up, how to follow up guide, but also we're going to end with a team exercise. Who is excited about today's training? Please, can I see some fire in the meeting room? Can I see those people excited about tonight's training? Please, can someone put fire in the training? Give me some fire in the training because today's, it's amazing, wow, amazing, all right? But also, please, I think also comment to you with me in the meeting room where you are listening me from. For me, I'm speaking to you coming all the way from Lusaka, Zambia. Can I just see you commenting where you're listening me from? All right? Wow, Lusaka, Zambia, Dr. Imelda. All right? All right, Mufurira, wow, super Chipata, wow, Lusaka, amazing. Lusaka, Kitwe, super, congratulations. Lusaka, Dr. Princeton, wow, congratulations. Lusaka, Zambia, Lusaka, wow, amazing. Today we just have people from Zambia. We're not having people from other countries. Lusaka, Zambia. Great. Wow, this is amazing. Lusaka, Zambia. All right. I want to see if we also have people maybe from Namibia or any other part of Africa in the meeting so that I'm able to know how to explain and make everyone understand in this session. All right, of which I do know that we have people from Namibia. Maybe due to time, we rush to the training for tonight. All right, so congratulations for everyone who has attended this session. And I should say that if you be able also to hear this session as a recorded maybe on YouTube, I want you to ensure that you commit to watch up to the end of this session so that you're able to know on how you'll be able to follow up on your customers for you to boost your sales in the business. As you know, we just have a few skills that you need to know in this business for you to be successful in Forever Living products. Of which one of those skills is follow-up. It's a skill that you need to know. That's why I highly emphasize that if you're listening to me right now, make sure you have a book and a pen. And if possible, where I'll be quick, make sure you're screenshotting so that you're able to write at your free time. It's very, very, very important because it will be able to help you build your business and customers. All right. So why do we need to follow up on customers? Why follow-up matters a lot? Because number one, 80% of sales happens between the 5th and 12th of follow-up. For example, when you talk to a customer right now, of course, let's say you are dealing maybe with the weight loss, or maybe you talk to someone about aloe vera gel, or whatever the products you talked to about a person. There are few people, 20% people buy immediately. 80% of people, they buy after you talk to them again on maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe up to 12 times. That's when people buy. Okay, so we have a lot of people, maybe they come in the business, they talk to people and they're like, people are not buying. Yeah, they're not maybe buying because they need to understand more about what you're offering. But also most people stop after 1 to 2 follow-ups. You find that when an FBO in here, when you just talk to a customer once, maybe the second time you're just following up on them. Let's say they told you to say, I'll buy on Sunday, then you follow up on Sunday. They tell you, no, I'm not having the money, then you give up. So follow-up is very important, but also people are busy. People are very busy. They forget very fast. And as the psychology of selling says to say, if you talk to any prospect, as we know, prospect is a potential customer or a potential business partner. So the psychology of selling says, if you're talking to a prospect, they forget about you 3 days after you talk to, like you talk to them, then after 3 days, they totally forget about you. All right. So this is why it's very, very important to ensure that whoever you talk to, either even about the opportunity, but also about the products, are able to follow up on them at least 2 to 3 days after talking to them. Okay. But also follow-up is very important because it shows caring, but also not in a nagging way. Find a means of following up on them in a formal way, in a professional way, so that people are able to look at what you're offering again. All right. All right. Yeah. So it's very, very important because of these reasons. Okay. So one thing I want you to put in mind is the first point, especially to say 80% of people, meaning the majority of people, they'll buy that products that you're offering to them after following up on them maybe 5 times or 12 times, or maybe before that or beyond that. All right. So why do people don't follow up, or like, why don't you follow up on people? These are some of the reasons why FBOs don't follow up on the customers. Number one, fear of being annoying. You may be thinking to say, maybe I'm annoying this customer. Maybe, no, I will end up maybe losing this customer. No. I know it's just a fear. I was listening to one of the podcasts on YouTube, and it's a bestseller, I should say. You were saying to say, for me, I'll follow up on a person until that person blocks me. Yeah, and it should be. You have to follow up on a person, but it should be in a professional way, of which I'll be able to share with you in this session, step by step, and the period at which you need to do that. But also, some other people don't know what to say. Like, you can talk to a person, and remember, like, have my brother who have just started the business, and you find that maybe after 2 days, we'll ask you to, so, Humphrey, what should I post? What should I tell these people now? Like, they are quiet. What should I say, So I told him to say, make sure you attend the training for tonight so they're able to understand. Even today, he called me, actually. What should I do? What should I say to these customers? So other people don't know what to talk to those people next time after they share the product's benefits. So it's very important that at least you're able to you're going to learn today. All right. But also forgetting to follow up. And I should say most FBOs, we forget to follow up because we are not organized. A lot of FBOs are not organized. Let's say you talk to a customer, they give you the number, and the way you just save the numbers, after 2 days, you can even forget about how you saved the number. I always tell FBOs to say, when you're saving the numbers, let's say this is April 2025. Write the name, write the month, and write the year. Then at the end of that, write client or customer. So let's say it can be, maybe I've talked to Naomi. Naomi has given me the number. I'll write to say, now, maybe I also put the product For me, I usually also sometimes put a product because I deal with C9. I would like to say now C9 April 25 customer. So Naomi is the name. C9 is the product Naomi is looking for. April is a month I talk to Naomi. 25 means the year 2025. Then customer, because why? Because when I talk to a lot of customers, when I just type on my phone customer, all the customers will come on the display. So mostly we forget to follow up on the people because we are not organized. We don't even know how to save customers. So let's say, especially to the people who deal with boosting. If you're boosting a lot on social, we're dealing with social media, collecting numbers, or for people who go in the field to collect numbers of customers or talk to people on social media, on contact marketing, they don't know how to save the number in the proper way. I've given you on how I save them. You should also copy from that. So you should say maybe, for example, it's next month, it will be May, or it will be maybe Gertrude C9 or Gertrude Aloe. Aloe means aloe vera gel. If it's berry nectar, I like Gertrude berry nectar or berry. Then I put the May, then I'll put 25. If it will be 2026, I'll put 26. So that when that person calls me, I'm able to see almost all the details there. It's very important. It's very important to be organized. It's very, very, very important. If maybe I come to you and say, show me the customers you talked to in the month of last month, you find that it will be difficult for you to show me. Who are relating in here, leaders? Can I see someone comment who are relating on what I'm talking about? Because I was like you before. There was a time I was saving the numbers anyhow, and I was able to forget about them. I was able to forget about them, and I was just maybe seeing, oh, that person has purchased from that person, after seeing the number. Or maybe when I try to find the number, then when I'm following up on that person says, oh, if I bought from this person, So not being organized, it will make you not to be a profession in the business. Yeah, exactly. Not being organized. It's very, very important to ensure that you're able to organize. If you're able to be organized, then you'll be able to be a professional and you appreciate about what you are doing. But also assuming no means never. Like you talk to someone and someone says, no, I don't want those products. In your mind, you assume to say this person doesn't want, like never want this product. No, it does. No means not now. In our business, no means not now. All right, it means not now. So assuming also makes FBOs to think to say, this person said no, they don't want products. Me, I won't even save their number. Me, I know. Trust me, those people are potential customers, but not maybe they won't even purchase anything from you, but they can refer other people to you. You're going to see the step-by-step when I start showing you the guidelines on what you need to do. So these are some of the reasons. Maybe there can be also other reasons, but these are the common reasons that are making FPOs want to follow up on people, and you find that they're talking to quite a number of people, but they are not selling. They are not selling because of that. Okay, but also the first point of feeling of being annoying, sometimes you can be annoying especially if you don't talk to enough people, and then you're just talking to the same person. Hey, aloe vera, hey, C9, hey, berry nectar. Every time, like almost every day, you can be annoying. Yeah, you can be annoying. But if you're able to follow it in a proper way, trust me, that's not being annoying. Like I can give an example. Sometimes, let's say you're in Namibia dealing with MTC, or let me say in Zambia, you're dealing with MTN or Airtel. We receive messages from them. Sometimes you can feel annoyed, but you can't block them because you need their services. And especially, that's why we say the first encounter is very important. So like when you're talking to a customer, if you explain to them how best the products will help them, even you're sending the messages, somehow it can be annoying, but they can't block you because they need your service. All right, so it's very important. So the follow-up timeline, when can you follow up? So the timeline can be the same day. For example, when you are working that same day after finishing talking to them. Maybe in the evening, it can be a direct text or a WhatsApp text to just thank them, to take a look at what you are offering. How do you feel like sometimes even let's say you are calling a customer care. At the end of that call, they'll tell you, thank you so much for reaching out, maybe they said to MTN, or thank you so much for choosing Airtel service. I believe also maybe in Namibia, you can use an example of MTC. Thank you so much for calling MTC or for using MTC services. Oh, there are a lot of services where even the banks, those customer care, at the end of it, they give you, say, thank you. But here what I'm trying to say is that not on the phone call. Of course, on the phone call, you can do that. But before that day ends, send them a thank you message for taking a look at that. But there's, of course, then the second time, when the next time can you follow up on that person? On the second day or on the third day? Okay? On the second day, on the third day, again, you have to follow up on them. Maybe just to ask them what did they like the most. Then on the 5 to 7, you share the product story or results. Okay, so the first on the second, so I should say maybe talk to a person today. Then after, on the third day, you can follow up. Again, on the 5th day to 7th day in this period, you can also follow up to share the product story, but also the result. Okay. Then, so this is why I talked about also about being organized, because if you're organized, you're going to have the list like these people I talked to them at this time, these people I talked to them at this time, these people. So you know that almost every single day, if you're someone who talk to the people almost every single day, meaning you're going to have the people to follow up almost every single day in a normal way. And each group of people has got a specific message you're sending to them. So then from the 5th to 7th, the meaning this is like a week now. So on the second week, you let this also the week passes now. On the second week, you can ask if they're still open again about it. Okay. Then on the after maybe again another week, you can maybe just checking in and updates or maybe any promos. All right. So I'm going to send you the message. I'm going to show you the messages, the script you can be able to send to them. So make sure you're able to screenshot them when I start showing you those scripts. So the period, you can take the periods here. So the first day, after, and then the second time you can follow up on the person the second or third day, then again 5th to 7th day, then after 1 week, then after of course 3 weeks, then you can now start checking up on them monthly, at least once in a month, so that you can be remain in their mindset. All right. So messages, guides on how you need to do so. So these are the steps that you need to do. So this is the first follow-up. Immediately you are done talking to them, you can screenshot. This is the first message. You can say, hey, maybe you can put the name there. If you're not sending them in bulk, I know there are leaders in here who use bulk sender. So in bulk sender, you can just put hey or hello. Then you like this message because you can't put the name. You know, there are a lot of people. But if you don't have those tools like bulk sender, maybe you're sending on a broadcast, you can, yeah, also if you're sending in a broadcast, you can't put the name there. But if you're sending person by person, especially if you just talk to a few people, let's say 5, 10 people, better you personalize, because also personalizing carries value. So you can say, thank you once again for your interest in our wellness product. I truly appreciate your time and support. Just a reminder, we offer a top quality natural products for immunity, skincare, weight management, and more. Feel free to reach out if you would like to help choosing the right one for your needs. So this message, maybe you talked to someone about weight management, or maybe you talked about someone with skincare, or maybe you talked about someone with a certain products. But when you send this message, it's like you're reminding them to say you also have other more products. Understand? Maybe they might be take a look at some other products. Or maybe they can think of any person in their family members who can able to use the products of the friends who have been looking for something. Let's say you're talking to someone about skincare. Then when you send them this thank you message, they will think of the person who is maybe the friend is having the belly fat, has been saying, no, my friend, I want to lose weight. No, my friend, maybe, no, I've got maybe digestion challenge, or my immune system is low. Then it will be like a reminder. Okay, it will be like a reminder to them that also we also have other products. So this is a message you can be sending to a person. Let's say you talk to that person maybe during the day, in the evening you can send this message, or immediately after you are done talking you can send this message, but maybe at least wait for some few minutes before you send this message. I hope we are learning, leaders in here. I hope we are learning in here. All right. Then the second time, which is on the second to third day, let's say maybe it's a third day, we just highlight a bit about the benefits, because sometimes you can think that whatever you explained, they understood. Maybe they did not understand properly. Okay, so you can be thinking, no, I explained everything. No, that customer, I explained everything. Maybe they did not understand. All right, maybe they did not understand. Maybe they did not understand. So it's very important on the third day, you are able to highlight a bit about the key benefits of the product. So this can be the message. Hi, I want to quickly share how many of my clients are loving. Then here where I've put product name, put the products you shared to them. Okay? Put the products you shared to them. It is a special app for mention the key benefit of those products. Put why people use those products, like the key benefits now, and mention that. E.g., boost energy, clear skin, weight loss, like put the benefit there. So the message like is, hi, I want to quick share how many of my clients are loving C9, let's say if it's C9 or loving aloe vera gel. This is a special app for gases, ulcers, constipation, whatnot. Then you say, if that is something you are looking for, I would be happy to recommend the option for you. Whether this message that they are leaving you on scene, it doesn't matter. Me, I can tell you, there are a lot of people, like a lot of people that have sought to, maybe I talked to them. When I was following up on them, they were leaving me on scene. Then maybe they'll just call me, I've been following the messages you sent to me. I want this product. So don't care whether they are leaving you on scene or not. And sometimes you can be changing. Maybe you send on WhatsApp, the following day you send maybe a direct message. Okay? Maybe the next time you're following up, or you mix or you do both online and what? So that in case at that period they're not having bundles, but they can see a dialect. It's very important to be mixing when you're doing the follow-up. It also be like when they go, they won't be more like they won't be able to see a lot of messages, all right? It's very important. So this is the second or third day after talking to that person. Okay? After talking to that person. Then the third time, share the testimony of the people who have used the product. We have got a lot of testimonies leaders, almost all the products we have. And sometimes to be a professional, anyway, let me tell you this. This is a secret as well. It's a secret. I'm not saying that our product doesn't work. Our product works. But in a case where you're not having the testimony, if let's say you've got 2 WhatsApp numbers, you can be chatting to yourself. You send this message to this, then you end up having a testimony. Or you can tell your fellow FBO, let's try to create a testimony. I'm not saying that this is not something you should be using always. I mean, you can use it always. Anyway, you can use it always. But I should say, it's not that we are not having the testimonies. If you're not having them, ask maybe other readers, can I have testimonies of the people who have used the products of this? In case you want to follow up and find that the whole day is almost done, you're not having the testimony, you can also use that idea to create, but you make sure that it's a good message that you are liking. It's not showing the much of your names. It should be, really, it should be like that. All right. So the message can go on the 5th to 7th to say, hey, I thought of you today after a customer told me how mention the same products they requested for. Help them with a short testimony of that person, how that person explained to you. It's amazing to see how powerful natural products can be when used consistently. Let me know if you'd like to try it too. I can guide you step by step. I believe you're able to screenshot these messages. If you want, of course, I'll be able to upload it on YouTube, but it's very important that you're able to have them now. Yeah, you have them now, but also, if it's possible, if you're writing them, but I believe you can manage to write them as quickly as I'm learning. All right. So this is the third follow-up. Some people, maybe on the second follow-up, they'll buy. Some people on the third follow-up, they can buy. Maybe some people, as you are proceeding, that's when they'll buy. So the key is in keeping in touch with your customer. So the fourth follow-up will be 2 weeks now, because that week now is put it in weeks now. After 1 week now, this can be the message. Just take a little bit, and you can give a limited offer or a gentle push. This can be high. Just wanted to let you know we have limited stock on. Mention the product they want this month. And it's been moving fast. If you are still considering it, this might be the perfect to get started. I would love to help you place your order today. Or in a case, it's a period where you want to give an offer, you can say, when you say we have limited offer, but at this period, I'm also giving an offer, maybe free delivery, or when you get that same package, I'm giving this. All right. Or you can give a short of the discount. Remember, when I'm giving a discount should not go beyond 10%. And remember, Jen Leach, when it came to Zambia, she talked about giving a discount, but the discount shouldn't be a lot, because you'll be able to end up having small profit, but it should be very minimal, between 5%, maybe to 10%. Even 10% is a lot sometimes. But our products, We can't run away from it. It's very expensive. And most people, it's very hard for them to afford them. But I'm not saying customers are not there. Customers are plenty. But also to just give a chance to even on average person to at least get something. All right. So it can be an offer. So doesn't mean maybe you have to wait for maybe Christmas for you to give an offer. No, you have the system, like you have got a group of people, you started talking to them at a certain period, then you have reached at this period, you can give them an offer. And you just put a reason, a normal reason why you have given them an offer. But that it sound like there's a reason of giving them an offer, which is the stock is limited, but also it can be that you also ensure that when you give an offer to say this offer is ending today, let it end that day. If you proceed, people will they'll lose interest in it. They'll think like that's the way, that's how you work. Like anytime they can come for that offer. So if you say that offer will end tomorrow, let it end tomorrow. Leaders have been following some leaders on maybe on your social media platform or maybe on your status. You put like discount to the discount. It's like you are devaluing yourself. No, you're devaluing yourself. Don't be a person who is much into discounts. No, have a system. Okay, have a system. It's very, very, very important. Very, very important. So then I should say maybe the fifth, a follow-up. Maybe someone can buy after that follow-up. Maybe some will buy on this second follow-up. So it can be a gentle now. It's a next follow-up. This can be the message. Hi, I hope you're doing well. So this now message, you are just trying to see if the person is still interested in the same product so that you will still know. Yeah. So hi, I hope you're doing well. Just checking in one last time. If you're still interested in trying out any of our wellness product, okay, I'm here to support you whether now or later. I would love to help you on your wellness journey when you are ready. Okay. So here you are saying, I hope you're doing well. I just checking for the last, you said the last time, but you leave it open to say whether now or later. Meaning you're not telling them to say, if today passes, never, never, no. But also you're giving them the second chance. But also it can also remind them to say, oh, I need to do this. I need to act on this. So this is a step guide, step by step on how you can be following up, like the period and the messages you can follow up on them. We don't want a situation whereby you forget about people, but also in a situation where you're just sending anything anyhow. Yeah, definitely they'll block you. But as you're able to see these messages that are formal, and I believe they'll be so helpful to you. And whatever I share with you, if you're able to share also to your team members the same thing, they're able to do the same thing, then you're going to create a system of following up. And definitely the sales will be massive in your business. All right. So maybe it can be, okay, after these 5 times I follow up, but then the person doesn't buy. What should I do? The next thing is now just create a relationship with that person. If the person on the fifth, they don't buy, create a relationship. So the first step of creating a relationship is this. You can send this message. Hi, I understand the timing may not be right. I will stay in touch and share helpful info from time to time. Feel free to reach out whenever you are ready. I'm here to support. All right. So this message, this takes pressure off them, but keeps them open. So this is to say whether they did not buy from you, they shouldn't feel like the decision they made to talk to you is a hell. They have to regret it. No. At least they feel like, oh wow, I've not been having the money, but at least we'll keep on talking. But yeah, when I have money, then that's when I'll buy. Because some people, they should say there's someone, what's the name of that mentor? Dan Rock, should be Dan Rock, who said there are 3 reasons that people don't buy products immediately. Number 1, maybe they don't understand what you explained on the first place. So they don't believe in you. Secondly, maybe they don't have money there and then. Then the third is because they don't believe in themselves. Maybe this product they are thinking maybe this product won't work for me. So those are the 3 reasons. Number 1, they did not understand what you're offering, hence they didn't believe in you. Number 2, because they're not having the money immediately. Sometimes you can be going the whole shop and you find that you are not having the money to buy there and then definitely you can't buy. You can say, okay, I'll buy next time. But also the third time, maybe you don't believe in yourself. Maybe if I use this, I think this lotion can't work for me. Even yourself, you have faced that. Sometimes you do have those thoughts. So yeah, so those are the reasons. So if you follow up on the person at least these times using this period and these steps, not every day you're following up. No, this period, up to this period, then at least leave it open to them, remove the pressure on them, but keep the door open. So from there, what's next? Add them in your value-based broadcast. Those broadcasts, I believe leaders will know how to create broadcasts. If you don't know, ask your upline. If your upline don't know, maybe I believe they will ask their upline, but also please ask someone who can. Broadcast is not even about people in forever. You can even ask other people, how do they create broadcasts on WhatsApp? So they'll show you. Okay, I know other leaders, they even know how to use a tool called WhatsApp box sender. This WhatsApp box sender, you can pay should be about $7. When you pay $7, use it for the rest of your life. All right. So that broadcast can even send the messages even to more than 1,000 people. If you first have to download it, you pay it, then you'll be using it for the rest of your life. So you can add those people. So of course, definitely, since you have the way you serve them, you have the group of people at a certain period of how you've been talking to them, definitely you're going to have the broadcast for these people, broadcast for these people. And if you check in your broadcast, you're able to see where did I end? What's next? Even okay, so today I'm sending this message step to these people. Today I'm sending to this. Then along the way, you are making sales from this, you're making sales as you are continuing also to talk to other more people, not to the same people. Because you know what we do every day, we share the product, we share the opportunity, we follow up on people who talked about the products, we follow up on prospect, personal development. Those are the things we do every day. All right. So the second step to create relationship is that you have to add them now in your broadcast. So in the broadcast, what are you supposed to be sending there? Number one, product tips, meaning maybe the more benefits of the product. It can be that same products, but also exposing them to other more products. Then the second can be health and wellness advice. Sometimes just advise people now best they can be living. Maybe the importance of drinking water. And you can be thinking, say, maybe I need to be a doctor, I need to be like Rita Humphrey, an environmentalist to send. No, sometimes you can even be on Google, go on Google and type 10 reasons of drinking water. They'll give you maybe pictures. You get that picture, you send it to them, or maybe some few notes. Then you send it to them, even 2 tips of drinking water, even 1 tip. Maybe the importance of eating a certain fruit, let's say pineapple, maybe apple, whatever. So those are the things you need to be sending to them. By that, you'll be feeling valued to say you're not just about selling products, but you are there to give them the value. Then number 3, other things you can be sending to them, it can be testimonials. More testimonials of people who are using the product or who have used the product. But also it can be sending new stocks ahead. Let's say some products were out of stock, then they are back and say, you send the message of Arets about that to say, we have new stock now. It is in him. These messages, as you are sending, some they'll be leaving on scene, sometimes they'll be replying, and there'll be some people who never reply to you. Don't feel bad, it's normal. It's normal in business, it's very normal. And those people sometimes will leave you on scene, they'll buy even you make big sales, trust me. Leaders who've been in the business for quite some time, they can testify to you that I love this number, leaders. We are reaching 28. This is a good number. Okay, but also promo or discount rates. When you have maybe the promos, maybe you have the promos or discounts, that's where you'll be able to send in those broadcasts. All right, that's where you'll be able to send in those broadcasts. So that's the second stage. All right, then from there, step 3, engage on social media. Start reacting to their posts. Let's say if you're connected on social media, or if you know them on social media, your friends, please just react, comment if possible. If they have posted something nice, comment, But also on your socials where you're connected with them, if you use social media, let's say, or maybe on your WhatsApp status, since they have saved maybe your number, make sure you're talking to a customer, they save your number. I advise even people go in the street selling, make sure you get a number for someone. Also, get their phone, save your number there, or tell them to save your number so that when you're posting on your status, they're able to see them. So share stories of testimonials. Maybe invite them for the live sessions or question and answer. So what are these live sessions? Let's say sometimes we do have a product launch for new people. Let's say Dr. Princeton this week, should be last week when I was doing the product launch. So that product launch is not just for new people, it's for customers. You can now invite those customers who haven't purchased anything from you to attend, to learn more about the product. Because when those people are explaining there, they're explaining the different things there, but also it's a chance for them maybe to ask questions from there. And the person who is explaining, they're able to answer to them on your behalf. So by that, you are creating relationship. But also follow up now, start following up monthly or seasonally, not every day now. It's no longer now every day. You can set a reminder to check in every 30 to 60 days with something like, hi, just checking in. We've got some exciting news products, exciting new products. And I immediately thought of you. Let me know if you'd like if you'd like details. Okay, let's say we have new product that has come. And you can be sharing to them like that, like occasionally or monthly. Don't it, like if you have talked to someone like for let's say 2 months, stop sending to them every week something. Stop. Now start sending at least every month, every month, every month, every month. It becomes now, because in the first you are talking to them maybe after 2 days, after 5 days, after 1 week, after 2 weeks. Now it's monthly, monthly, monthly like that. Don't every time. They'll block you. Definitely they'll block you. Even me, I can block you. If I were me, I can block you immediately because like you are disturbing me. All right? I hope we are running leaders in here. I hope we are running the step by step on how you can be able to increase your sales, and now you can be a professional when it comes to follow up. But also step 4, you can ask for a referral gently, in a very humble way. Ask for a referral. Okay? Even if they did not buy, they might know someone who need of that what you are offering. So a referral message can be this one. It can be like this one. I totally understand if it's not a fit for you right now, but if you know someone who would benefit from, you mentioned the products, I would truly appreciate a referral. Like you've been creating relationship, you've been sharing them the benefit of living a good lifestyle. Trust me, they'll give you a referral. It's a definite thing, they'll give you a referral. They'll give you a referral. Okay. Hi. Thank you, leaders who are engaging. No, it's really showing that people are able to hear me and they're learning. Thank you so much for engaging. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, readers, please, can someone put some fire there or comment if we are learning, because we're almost reaching to the last part where we'll be able to do even some exercise together. Can I see some fire or someone commenting that you are learning, so that I know that I'm not being, of course, disturbed by network, all right? And my laptop is going almost very low, but let me lash so that we're able to reach fast to the end of the session. Okay, so lastly now we reach to the team exercise. This is what we need to do today. Maybe you've been talking to some clients, some customers who have not purchased, or even if you've been there, make some mistake, all of us have been there. You can reconnect. You can reconnect. But let's say if you have new customers, start from that step. Even if you did not send the message immediately after talking to them, start on step 2. Start from step 2. But let's say you have customers who've been talking to and want to reconnect. Right now, tonight, before you sleep, create customer broadcast, depending on when you connected with that person. It can be people you talked to maybe last year in January or whatever. Put them in small broadcasts. Don't be sending to thousands of people. No, at least send to few people. Maybe say 50, or maybe 10, depends with how many people you have talked to so far. All right? Yeah. If you're new in the business, meaning it's not about reconnecting. You can even start from step 2 there, where you share maybe more benefits about the products. All right? Yeah. So I'm saying, if you are new here and you've been talking to people recently, your exercise is not about reconnecting. It's about you starting from the first step. That's the exercise for tonight. So create that broadcast tonight. Then you can send this message to reconnect. You can say, hi, I hope you are doing well. I remember our chat about, mention the product they asked you about. You can check your last chat. If you have lost, if you're a good person, if you're an organized person, you'll be able to save them, like which product they ask, like these people they ask about this product. You can be creative and put that product. So you can say, hope you're doing well. I remember our chat about our last chat. We have few wellness products that might be a great fit. Let me know if I can send you info. Even if they don't reply or they don't, it's fine. So when you do this now, meaning that if it's those people have been talking to them for quite some time, then put it again maybe monthly. Now at least every month, start sending to them something like, of course, yeah, like those information like health tips, products tips, I mean, the wellness advice, like monthly, new products alerts, promos, like don't every week, put it at least for now. If you are reconnecting, as you say, when you send this message, then again, you can send after 1 week, starting from that those stages. Then again, after maybe 2 weeks, then put it monthly, as you are talking to more people. Because if you are talking to more people, definitely you are going to have a lot of broadcasts, and almost every single day, you're going to have a certain broadcast you are following up. So next time, continue from the cycle, from step 2. So when you send this message tonight, step 2 is to continue with the cycle, which is on the first, where I started. After that message to say thank you for taking a look at the opportunity, the product, then that second message is where you start now from. All right, that's where now you start from, and you continue to do like that. Wish we would have done some exercises together here, but my laptop is not supporting me with the power. But do that. So what we should do to ensure that people are able to do this, when you create a broadcast, just screenshot that broadcast and share it in the group. Screenshot that broadcast and share it in the group. And I know for sure that this training, we are like 29 right now. It's not everyone who is going to do this. And it's not my fault. And I know, like in Forever, you are your own boss. No one will come to say, hey, you did not share that training. Yeah, you did. No one will come to you because it's you want growth. Like we promised, like we talked when you started the business, we say, we shall support you, we shall give you the guidelines, but we shall not work for you. And definitely the success goes to those people who implement. Learning is another thing, implementation is another thing. So if you think of not doing this exercise, you say, no, it's fine. We totally understand, because it's your business at the end of the day. But I believe that we are warriors, and warriors are unstoppables, and we go for what we have discussed about, because we want to change people's lives and want to, of course, impact a lot of people out there. So thank you so much, leaders. All the best. Wishing you massive sales in this month of April, but also for more months to come. A hint from here. My name is Humphrey. I'm from Sonda, manager in the business, and I wish you all the best, as I'm ending by saying good night, and may God bless you in your business. Don't forget to be praying for your downlines. Don't forget to be praying for your uplines. Don't forget to be praying for your business. It's very, very important. So thank you so much, leaders, and I wish you all the success.